everyone, so this is day 37 without our Pavlik harness, and I just wanted to come on and just give a really quick update of what's been going on with Max in the last couple of weeks or so. So we've been out of the harness for just over 5 weeks now, and we have our first rescan this coming Thursday, which would have been 6 weeks since he came out of the harness. So we're sort of just waiting for that now. I am a little bit apprehensive as to what's going to happen, as it's our first real opportunity to see if things are still stable with his hips, or to see if we've had any regression. I think in one of my previous videos I mentioned that Max was in the minority that regressed initially before going into the harness, so that is sort of sitting in the back of my mind that he may unfortunately have regressed again this time, but we'll see. His abduction range is still quite limited. I am still doing the exercises with him, the ones where I sort of put him into the sort of really wide frog position and really try and push his knees towards the floor. And some days is better than others. Obviously, the more movement he's been trying to do, the looser he is. So that's something I'm just really trying to work on, and I'm sure the physios will mention it when we see them this week. But aside from that, Max is good. Just following up on a few things I mentioned in my previous video, I said that we were looking to get rid of Max's dummy, and we have officially done that now. That was a really challenging few days, but actually Max coped really well. His sleeping is so much better. We did have a little bit of an issue with his sleeping, as he got a little bit of bronchiolitis, which he's actually had that a couple of times now, which seems to affect him at night. But we've come over that, and his sleeping is good. He generally sleeps between 7 p.m, then anywhere between sort of 3 and 4:30 a.m, and then I feed him, and then he goes back down to sort of 6:45, 7 a.m, and some days I sort of wake him just after 7 a.m, so not too bad there. We are still making progress with our rolling, so Max hasn't fully rolled independently yet. He is so close, so he gets basically over and then his arm gets stuck. So I am using a lot of the facilitations that I learnt with Freddie. So obviously Freddie was under a physio for a long time, as he wasn't really doing any movement up until he was sort of like 15 months, 12, 15 months, something like that. So I'm still practicing a lot of those facilitations with Max, which is helping. His sitting is getting better. He is still using this little play seat, but I am increasing the amount of time I'm sort of sitting with him on his own. So we're just sort of like practicing sort of wide leg sitting and sort of trying to help him get his balance. I've got sort of like these like flashing balls, which are really great, as I can sort of get his focus with them and try to get his stability sort of forward, which helps with the balance. He's doing quite well. One of the other things that we're just looking forward to at the moment is Max's weaning journey. So Max is very quickly approaching 6 months, and we officially can start weaning him. I'm unsure how I'm feeling about it at the moment, as I don't think he's 100% ready. I think his time in the harness has potentially slowed him down a little bit. From memory, I think Freddie was sitting slightly better than Max is at this age. I have tried to put him in the high chair just to see how he goes, and he is still a little bit wobbly. And sort of the NHS guidance is that you don't really start weaning until baby can sit quite happily independently, and he doesn't actually seem that interested in food. He doesn't ever really go for anything when I'm eating it. I haven't tried him with just giving him a spoon yet, which is something I will start to just do this week and just see how he responds. So I might take a view with the weaning and just delay it a week or so. I don't want to do anything too soon. So we'll just see where we go with that. Aside from that, not much else. We're just waiting for a follow-up appointment, and then obviously once we've had that, I'll be able to come and just update you. like I said, it's just another part of our journey now. It's just this ongoing apprehension ahead of all of our appointments. I am sure that once this one's out of the way, then I'll feel better at all the appointments going forward, as I know that he wouldn't have regressed. Which is what is the main thing. But yeah, not much else going on. We've got a really happy, smiley baby. He's a good little monkey most of the time. He's really engaged. He's developing so quickly now, and I'm just hoping that any sort of delays to milestones that he may have been encountering because of the harness will sort of quickly overcome. Obviously he's got a big brother that he's constantly watching, so he's picking up so much from him all the time, and he's trying to encourage him to do stuff. I think he finds it hilarious when Max tries to roll over, and he's always trying to help him do that, which is really, really lovely to see. But yeah, not much else going on at the moment. I will check back in on Thursday after our appointment and just let you guys know how we've gone with that. But keeping everything crossed that we're all moving in the right direction. But yeah, catch you later.